Hey YouTube, what's up? My name's Tiff and welcome back to my strange little world. And today we're going to be talking about the art supplies that I use for the most part. Sorry, my nose is itching, I apologize for that. The first thing we're going to talk about isn't really a art supply, but I use it all the time and I freaking love it. It's amazing. It's this water bottle. It's 64 ounces. It's stainless steel. I guess that doesn't really prove it's stainless steel, but oh well. It's by the company Tal. Has a handle. There, that proves it's stainless steel. And this isn't the color I would have got if they had the color that I wanted in stock, but I wanted this water bottle as soon as possible. I would have got red. That's what I wanted to get because it would have matched my phone. And I really like my red iPhone. Plus, it's a good cause, so that's why I got the phone. Let's see, what should we talk about first? Let's talk about sketchbooks, I guess. And we're gonna talk about this one. You guys will be seeing this one a lot in the future. This is my purple Moleskine. I really like purple. Purple's my favorite color. And it's a pretty sketchbook. I've just kind of blackened the outside because it got dirty. And I was just like, yeah, what I'll do about it, and I just put black ink on it. This one's almost full. You'll be getting a tour of this soon. I'm gonna pick out a few sketches just to show you guys. Let's do maybe the first sketch in here. Is the first sketch. No, the first sketch is really bad. I'm not gonna do that. Nope. This one. That one's kind of cool. It's just like an eye flower. I'm trying to just practice technical skills. This one's pretty good. This is just where I was just scribbling. I have this little XI face, one of these on there on my foot with a friend. Here's where my style really is starting to develop, which is really cool. It's cool to see my style develop. And here is where I went to the Lush store and had an entire wheel of Karma soap priced because I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I love Karma. It's my signature scent. Here's one of my friend's drawings. He's a good guy, and then Leon Lush reference there. I was gonna draw something but never did. Random doodle. You'll notice that I have a pattern of drawing mushrooms. I love drawing mushrooms and painting mushrooms and doodling mushrooms. It's just, I don't know, it's a thing I do. So then let's talk about, I have more sketchbooks, I forgot about that. Let's see. This is my other sketchbook. It's got a pot leaf on it. Because I'm a bad influence. No, not really. This doesn't really have too much in it. It just has a couple completed sketches and ink drawings and stuff from my challenge Mushmade, which I never finished, but I'm going to, I promise. And I've been doing this thing where I've just been outlining the sketches I like from a page in different colors. Pretty cool sketch here. I need to paint this one. I haven't painted all these sketches in here. My friend that did the drawing in the book did this. And he used one of his paint markers, which he actually left for me, which was pretty sweet. One more sketchbook, or two more sketchbooks. This is just another Moleskine. It's just the art version of it. It has paintings, and I've been watercolor painting in it. Nothing too exciting in that one. So there's only like 5 paintings in there. This one is a field artist. I used that same green to kind of mess around on here. Just doodle on it. It's not really got too much. This is like a really old sketchbook that I just started using recently. This one, this is just I doodled my tattoo right there. It's for my grandpa. So I put grandpa. Cute little mushroom house. I think I need to finish into a bigger painting. I don't really like the background. I like that. That one's pretty cool. I still need to paint this one. And I guess that's all the sketchbooks, really. Yeah, that's all the sketchbooks. Let's talk about paint for next. So I am primarily a watercolor artist. That's what I like to work with. My favorite medium. I use watercolor, I use ink, but I prefer watercolor by far. I have 3 palettes I use. I have this one, which is the St. Petersburg White Nights, which is my first really nice set. I got that for my birthday. Not last year, but the year before last. It was like 56 bucks, something like that. Pretty good price because you get 36 colors. Then I have my higher end, which is my Schminke. Again, has my friend's drawing. He just wanted to tag all my stuff. I was just like, sure, fine, whatever. I can remove it with alcohol if I wanted to, but I probably won't. I just didn't want him to mess up my nice case, which has gotten a dent in it, which I need to fix. No, it's not that bad. I thought it was worse. He put his own tag inside. Of course, he's a weirdo. And then I have these, which is the 125th anniversary set of colors, plus one of my favorite colors, May Green, which is actually similar to his pen that he gave me, which is awesome. And these just have my paintbrushes, which I'm actually going to move my paintbrushes because I did some rearranging of my art supplies. And these are just too hard to get in and out, but it worked well for while I was using it. Ah, come on. I have one more that I need to get out. There we go. Let's see if I can find my favorite one in here, because there's like 2 I use almost exclusively for painting. I use this one pretty frequently. It's pretty tiny. And I'm not sure where the other one is. It might be in this container right here, which I have to put my other paintbrushes in. I need to move some of them. Yeah, I think that's it. It's kind of hard to tell. This is just my case where I kept most of my pencils, but then I had too many pencils I used on a regular basis. So I had to upgrade. So yeah, that's that one. It's a really nice set. I got this for a good deal on Etsy. I thought I was just getting the case and it came with the paints, and I was so beyond thrilled. This is my custom palette, which is my first time doing a custom palette, and I definitely recommend doing a custom palette. I should have picked my colors out better, but I was out of the house. I decided to stop at Michael's and I decided to do this. And yeah, it could have turned out better, but I'm pretty happy with it overall. I just think that maybe I would get a bigger palette, they have like a 36 one. I believe this is an 18 well, but I think I would get the 36 one next time, because I like having convenience colors, as they call them, where you don't have to mix your own colors and stuff. I won't go through all the colors in this, but you guys can just kind of look at them. These are mostly the Grumbacher Academy. Sorry, it took me a second to remember the name. And I need to fix that little splotch that's come up from here. They're either Grumbacher Academy. There's one Daniel Smith, which is this one right here is Daniel Smith. The magenta color is Daniel Smith. This one is Winsor & Newton. The artist series, the Cotmans. And I believe this one is the Professional Winsor & Newton. I think it's that. It's one of these 3. I can't remember exactly which one it is. And this is a really good set. It's nice. I like this palette a lot more than I thought I would like it, so that's good. It's always good. Then this is White Nights, which I use since it's such a large set of colors. I use it to supplement colors, which I don't have or I may need to mix the colors with. And it's pretty dirty, as you can tell. But these are some nice colors I really like. This one particularly, it's like a magenta color. I really like, where's that blue I like? There's a blue it's this blue I really like. It's like a teal color. I really like that one. This is like a scarlet, like a burnt scarlet, I guess you would call it. Or no, this is more, that's more scarlet. But I really use like lots of reds, lots of purpley pinks. I use lots of blues, stuff like that in my work. Greens. Yellows for mixing. I don't use yellow so much on their own, but I do like using yellow. And this palette's just, it's pretty useful. It's not the best quality paint, it's not the worst. So I like having that middle here. And it's just a convenient set to have. And then I have this set, which is just a bunch of, this is like a repurposed first aid kit. It has casual scenic art on it. I've greened out the bottom. I've just kind of smudged around to make it look kind of rustic. That's kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up. Tiny mushroom. Anyway, what's in here is my go-to supplies. Like, if I were to go out, I would grab this and a sketchbook to take with me. It has 2 sketchbook clips, which these are one of the most used tools I have ever. Almost as much as my pencils, probably. This is my Coom long point automatic pencil sharpener, which is wonderful. My Faber-Castell kneaded eraser. I have a gum eraser. I'm not actually sure where that is right now, but I use gum erasers as well. And let's see. I have a bunch of microns. Most of them are black in different sizes. I have another bin of pencils that I don't use as much, that I don't keep near me all the time, but if I need them, I'll go get it. That has more microns, which I need to put the my colored micron brushes, because I've been using those more and more lately for sketching. I have some of these fine point liner type pens. These were bought when I was into bullet journaling a couple years ago. I have 2 of my favorite pencils, which are the wooden ones. I have a favorite mechanical, and I have a favorite wood. These are the, why did I have to look at it? It's freaking Palomino Blackwing, and they're amazing pencils. They're approximately 2B hardness, which is why I have 2B lead. And I use that in my Pentel Graph Gear pencil. It's Graph Gear 1000. They have different series, but I like this one. It's got a nice feel to it. It's hefty. The eraser on it's amazing. It's good for getting little details. Sorry. And I have a couple of these dollar store gel pens, which are from a video which hasn't been released yet. Then I have 2 of these Pilot G2 pencils, or pens. I like G2. G2 was my grandpa's favorite pen, so it feels kind of special using a pencil or pen that he loves. And I feel like I'm almost carrying his memory alive with that or whatever. He was a good artist as well. But yeah, that's most of the supplies I use on a regular basis. And as much as people may like to say that Moleskine paper is terrible, it's good enough for sketching, and I like to collect the cool covers. I have a bunch of Moleskines over there. Not all of them have cool covers, some of them are just black, but I like the colorful ones too. And whenever I find a good deal on a Moleskine that's like a different color, I try to grab it. Like this one was $7 or $8 on Amazon. Like $7 in tax. And yeah, I guess I don't really have too much to say. I'll put my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Facebook page, which I'm still trying to figure out everything but Instagram. I use Instagram frequently, but everything else I'm kind of clueless with. And I would like to apologize in advance for the sound in the beginning of the video that'll probably be coming up after this one, which is going to be a oil painting video. I had the fan on for the beginning of the video and I feel like an idiot, so sorry about that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, ring that bell, and come on back next time. I'll be here and we'll have a good old time. Bye!